We bought this house almost a year ago.
We loved how open it was. We really like the house for the layout. Our kids each have their own separate spaces, and the neighborhood is just really great. And then we kind of wrapped our heads around the idea of doing a renovation and being able to do it the way we wanted to, and we felt like this was a really good space with good bones.
We like it in theory.
I love that you're prepared for a renovation, because we're about to have a renovation. We got a lot on our list, and our budget is tight.
Yeah.
Our budget for this project is $60,000, and for us, that's a lot of money. I do projects around the house, but the renovation that we're looking at now is a little bit beyond our realm of expertise, so it feels like we need help to pull it together.
The kitchen is the real headache.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see why this is the real headache.
I hate this kitchen, and I have people over, and like the first thing I would say, we're gonna do the kitchen, I promise. Like, it's gonna happen. Like,
excuse the old
the
nasty
ugly.
kitchen, yeah.
We're standing on linoleum, and we're about an inch up compared to
There's
the
a few
hardware.
layers of
Yeah,
linoleum
that's
under
weird.
there, yeah.
The cabinets, we have wear marks on them. I mean, they've been through some things here.
Yes, and you can have grapes and carrots and celery with your meal.
It's a full course.
When we come home from work, this is not what we want to get into. We've got the kids going everywhere, and it's just time for a change.
There is a ton of storage, and it's great, but we were starting to put things away, and we can't even fit wine glasses into some of these cabinets.
There's no way.
There's a wine glass in there you can try. It's the only place where a wine glass can fit.
What do you mean
There's
you
a
can't fit
rack
wine-
over there.
Okay, no. This was made for wine glasses.
Those homeowners didn't
it's
drink.
Cocktail. Okay, just kidding.
One spot.
So new cabinets.
Yes.
That way, it'll connect a little more to your sunroom and the breakfast area. Would you tell Kai about this breakfast table? There's a story behind it, right?
This is our third house we've had this table in, and it just has happened to fit perfectly in almost every house we've bought. It's
Okay.
like just meant to be. We bought it at Scott's Antique Market.
Oh, I love Scott.
that.
You can not be too cramped with 8 and then kind of make it flex into 6 or a kid's chair or anything.
I
you
want to
wanted
keep
do.
it, guys. I love it,
the
but I'd like to
cabinets.
sand it and refinish the top or refinish the base.
Sounds great.
Yeah,
We'd love
absolutely.
that.
Okay, let's take a look at your living space.
Living space that is filled with paneling.
It's a little dark in this house, and it's only because your general layer of light is so low. I personally don't hate the paneling.
We like the paneling.
Okay.
We think that we might need to change the color.
You know, if there was more light, we might like the paneling a little bit better, but right now, it just feels old. It feels dated. 1 to 10, are you open into painting the paneling?
Open to it. Totally open to it. I don't love this colors.
I noticed the windows are the same color, but they're not wood.
So the windows are actually vinyl.
So these can't be painted.
We have to change them in order to update them. And that's
What's our budget?
expensive. Exactly. That
Doesn't
would
sound
be our
inexpensive.
budget. That could easily be 20, 25 grand on
Yeah.
windows.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking we're keeping these.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I love them.
We love
I think we're
them.
on the same page, yes.
How about the dining room?
You know, we've just really been stalled on that space. So it's just kind of storage right now.
A storage room with a bar.
You know, you gotta have
You gotta have a
Essentials,
bar.
yeah.
And
Exactly.
I think the dog might be using it for a thing or two.
Oh,
I know. Our poor
Carpet?
dog has some stomach trouble.
I think we pull up this carpet ASAP.
Yes.
Avery, what about you? I mean, what's your version of luxury?
Wine storage. And then,
What's your big dream?
if possible, we would love to get a little butler's pantry in between the kitchen and the dining room.
In between this kitchen and this dining room.
Correct.
Okay, what does it look like? What's your idea of aesthetic?
I just see like pretty cabinets up at the top, maybe some glass paneling.
So, remember I asked you to save 2 hours for me later? It was about potentially going to see a home where there's actually butler's pantries in application. The house that we're gonna go to has multiple spaces for you to look at. Butler's pantry, a wet bar, a third bar. I wanna hear, I like this, I love that, I want this. You're gonna love it. You excited?
Sounds expensive. I don't know.
It is expensive, but this is our exercise in dreaming big. Dreams are free, right? And we can take all that knowledge back with us and make it happen inside of your budget.
I trust you guys. I think you have a good vision.
Oh, good answer. So, you guys want to hear a little bit about our potential layout?
Dying to.
So the first thing we're gonna do is get rid of that wall between the kitchen and the living room. I wanna extend the island out towards that direction, at least to where the cabinets are, and get that ranged top off. Take the cabinet to the ceiling and obviously add a lot more light so that room can feel as joyous as those sunny spaces around it. And then we build out our butler's pantry that takes us into our dining room, right? New built-ins to store all your plates and china. You can house at least 8 to 10 people when you guys are entertaining. But the kitchen and butler's pantry, that's where we're gonna spend most of the $60,000. Does that make sense to you?
That sounds good.
It's time for us to swoop down and make some magic.
I can't wait to see where you're going to put this butler's pantry.
I have a small advantage over you. I've been thinking about this project for a few weeks already,
Okay.
so I have done some of the legwork, at least up here and a little bit on paper. But we've got to get going, so I'm gonna text you the address.
Sounds good.
I'll be at the office.
So geeked about this house. Thank God for Friends in Real Estate. We're gonna get Cameron and Avery in here because there's so many things that'll kind of give them a jolt, you know, and like really push their imagination.
So how much is this house worth?
I knew you were gonna ask me that question. This is a $5.5 million house.
Wow.
It just sold. 9,000 square feet, 6 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms.
Wow.
I want you to see luxury in application. And I want to take as much as what we love here back to your house, but with our hacks, of course. But our main focus is gonna be the butler's pantry. This house actually has 3.
I like it.
All right, let's check out this kitchen.
Wow,
Whoa.
this is beautiful. I really love those poles. I think the gold is beautiful.
Does this $200,000 kitchen feel like you guys?
It definitely does.
Did that number scare you?
Doesn't feel like our budget.
You know what? That's why I'm here. We're hacking, man. You're touching the island. It's cool, right?
It's beautiful. What are these countertops?
This is actually a quartzite, and it's a hone finish, so it's not shiny, and it's much more durable than a polished finish, too.
I can never decide if I love it though. I like these countertops, but every time I look at them, I end up wanting to do a warmer veining.
You don't want it to be too bold.
I don't want it to be too bold.
Okay. Well, Kai and I can get plenty of counter samples for you to choose from later, so we can find one that's still a little bold, but also still feels warm to you.
That would be perfect.
Avery, you like the island?
I love the size of this island. It's great.
What do you feel about the cabinet color?
Still kind of leaning toward the white.
Oh, you still like the white?
Or off-white, maybe, something
it.
like that.
This is interesting. Is this plaster?
So that would be a hood liner, and then this is a custom plaster hood over the top.
I love that.
Ooh, I'll see what I can do about bringing a little bit of this luxury to your home.
What are our other options? What about relocated into like the bathroom?
We're in the middle of the demo, and I just found a world of problems, basically. The plan was to take down these walls separating the kitchen from the family room and install a long 12-foot island down the center. However, now that these walls are open, there's pipes right in the middle of where the island will go. The good news is that we can route them. The bad news is that it's not cheap, and we'll have to find hacks and other ways to balance the budget.
By tomorrow, they should be done with that, and then we can see where we are.
All right. For a few $100s, we're bypassing the old pipes, and we can make room for our new island. It looks like somebody fell through the ceiling here.
Reminds me of when I did.
Wait, what?
I'm like traumatized. I was like, okay, I'll leave this to my guys from now
I
on.
didn't mean to laugh.
Oh yeah, no, it was pretty bad. Leg all the way through, it happens. And you do see we were able to get the plumbing rerouted. You can see that overhead. So we're just gonna wait till the end of the day, turn off the water, and then we'll get these out of here.
I'm gonna do a happy dance when these are gone. Yeah. Seriously. Well, the good news is I was able to sell all of the old appliances. I think that will just about offset the cost of the pipes. Let's go see how the butler's pantry is coming along. That feels good.
It does.
Honestly, the butler's pantry looks great. You're talking about doing wine storage back here.
For sure.
We were gonna spend $3,500 here on a built-in, but Cameron wants the dining room to feel like an antique. I can hack this and save money by finding a nice antique piece for under $1,000. We are getting rid of that dental molding.
Yes, so we'll have to frame it all out there.
And that
so you'll
will-
feel like you're walking under it, and then it'll stay at the same height throughout.
I like that.
I think that's better.
That kind of contributes to it being like a portal from one space to the next. A real butler's
Did
pantry.
you just compliment me?
Oh, shut up.
Wait, I gotta write this down.
You ready, family? Hey, guys.
How are you?
How are y'all feeling?
Pretty good.
Awesome.
You ready to see your house?
I am finally ready to see it, yes.
Really ready to move back in, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's it. Yes.
Come on in, guys.
Awesome.
Okay, I'm so excited. Wow, oh my goodness.
To your dining room. So, you remember your old dining room?
I do, yes. It wasn't much of a dining room.
How about this?
Oh my goodness, this is amazing. And look at the wallpaper.
Our wallpaper was a little bit of a spin, but that reaction was definitely worth it.
So
And
pretty.
it's tactile. You touch it and it's still amazing. And putting on the ceiling is one of my design hacks that I just love doing. It makes it feel a little bit more like a jewel box, right?
That little nook fit that thing perfectly.
How about
That
that?
is amazing.
That's awesome.
It's so perfect.
We could have spent a lot more money here in this corner doing a built-in, but this was a great save going vintage shopping the way that we did, and we got something that you love even more than a built-in.
It's so pretty.
Just slide over here to the right and
Okay.
take a look in that corner.
Oh my
that
goodness,
looks
look at
awesome.
that. That looks amazing.
That's a space we were gonna close up.
But we wanted to bring that wine rack from the luxury house right here to your home.
Did we get tequila on the wine?
The wine is yours. One of the biggest luxuries you guys asked for was your butler's pantry. And we got it just around the corner.
So beautiful.
Oh wow, this.
It's perfect. I can't believe it looks like it was here all along.
Yeah, it was just a doorway here, and now it's like a real.
Useful space.
Yeah.
This was a real challenge to figure out how to get this in here. We got to see 3 different versions in that mansion, remember? So we got to pick and choose what you like best and bring all your favorites right here in front of you.
Love
And
it.
look at the backsplash.
Backsplash
Oh,
looks
it's
amazing.
beautiful.
And now the biggest spin, of course, was your kitchen.
I know you want to go in there. And that's torture, I know. No, I'm joking. Go ahead, take a look at your new kitchen.
Oh, wow.
wow.
Look at this space. Look at the
this.
island.
Oh man.
The range. Oh, it's beautiful. Everything just works so perfectly.
Okay, so Cameron, did your island disappoint or did it delight?
No, it is amazing. It's so perfect, and the tone of these cabinets is just perfectly matching the countertops.
I like to spend money on things that we can touch, and these countertops were a splurge, but these are worth it. These are your colors?
Yes, they do everything I want them to do.
And it's huge.
Yeah,
It's really big.
so big.
But you know, there needs to be a wall there. You know?
Yeah.
Right?
Well, it was all boxed into this one little area, and now that the wall is gone, it's one big open space now.
I think the island ends approximately where the wall was.
Oh, wow.
Because I
Yeah.
wanted to have a lot of space here so that you could pull the stools out, obviously, right? And not fall
Yeah.
off the ledge. But
Cameron, your luxury is a place for everything.
I'm so pumped for these big drawers. Drawers inside the drawers.
Yeah. Oh, that is
it's
cool.
gonna be perfect. This island really reminds me of the one we saw at that mansion.
doesn't it?
I think this one might be a little bigger than that.
I think it's a
think?
little longer for sure.
The hood vent is awesome.
It kind of reminds you of that one too.
Yeah.
But this one's a little bit more customized.
It looks like it's part of the countertop.
I actually welded on this top.
No way!
I've never
That's
welded
so
before in my
cool.
life. And a beautiful end result. It's so cool.
Yeah, it's
That is
great.
awesome.
And I love how you stacked the tile here. It's so different from everything you see, and I just love the movement. I'm so glad we got those tiles.
So we out mansioning the mansion? Is
I
that
think
what we're doing?
so.
Is that what we're doing?
How did we get all this in our budget?
Using a local vendor as opposed to ordering this from one of the fancy showrooms saved us a ton of money. Even the backsplash tile is domestic as opposed to using something from another country that's really fabulous and fancy. We got that look from something local and saved a lot of money there too. Avery, I know you love tech.
Yeah.
Do me a favor and put your phone right here.
Okay. Oh wow, it's charging.
Oh, no way. Whoa.
That's wild.
How'd you do that?
And it's an integrated charging station that we mounted beneath the countertop. It's recessed, so you won't even hit it if you're sitting here. And you just drop your phone in this spot and walk away.
That's cool.
That's so cool.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
But we also did a charging station inside of this drawer. You can charge all of your tablets, computers, any extra phones.
Okay. Kids' tablets.
Exactly.
We know how much you love having a place for everything, and we delivered.